Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new Lush Life video. I'm your host, Leon, joined here by my wife and co-host, the illustrious Mrs. Lush. I have something fun for you today, I think. Just popped up in my feed, came out just less than a week ago. We're going to rate some buff dudes. We're going to judge their book by the cover, try to figure out who's the strongest, and then they're going to do some deadlifts to show us. So this is a Jubilee vid called 5 Men Rank Themselves by Strength.
Yes, please.
Assumption versus deadlifts. I think this is great because I have a history as a powerlifter.
Yeah.
Many of you guys know this. I've talked about this. I used to powerlift in high school. Used to lift a ton of weight. I used to be very strong and fat. Now I'm weak and just dad bod. But you have got quite into lifting in the last year, so
yeah.
You love talking about deadlifts and strength, and you do your own version of dumbbell deadlifts, I imagine.
Well, we don't exactly have a barbell setup in the basement.
we don't really have the setup for it. So this is going to be great. I have some things I want to say, but let's start watching first before we start judging the book by the cover. Let's see what.
Before, right?
Nah.
No?
Never.
Get it? Yeah.
That guy looks like he's actually never done one.
To rank yourself against others based on a specific trait, what would
afraid
it
for
say
his
about
back.
how you see them and how they see you? To find out, we
This is gonna be
brought
very
together
difficult.
5 men and had them rank each other based on their perceived strength.
Yes.
Then we put them to the test to reveal their actual strength. This is ranking.
I like it.
This is gonna be hard.
So this is a very popular video format with Jubilee, which
We've
I
seen,
understand.
yeah, we've seen
done
others.
other types, and I enjoy these ones. It is interesting. Like culturally, there's a few things that really define how like men and bro culture and how they think about each other. One of them is obviously like height, which is unfortunately something you can't control. The other one is your muscle size
Build?
and strength. Yeah, build, right?
I mean, you know, to some extent you can control, but like you naturally have this just broad shoulder look. Like,
oh, right, yeah. But that, like, certainly
take a lot
strength
for
and-
someone to get to your size.
Strength and build, you can, no matter what your genetics are, even if
Yes,
you got,
yes, yes.
you know, you're on the, you got the shit tier genetics, you can still work on it and improve. But unfortunately, height is one thing that's stuck. So this will be fun to kind of just.
Yeah, that's cliche.
were you looking at me with the shit tier genetics?
No, what are you talking about? You have great genetics.
No.
This is hourglass over here. Get the hell out of here, dude. More meat than a chicken wang. Yeah.
Working out as a lifestyle. I
Bruh.
schedule my workouts and it's kind of like, oh, like Isaac, you want to do this? I'm like, okay, I got to make sure like it's not interfering with my workout time.
Yeah,
I would say it would be my main hobby. It's something like
All these
every
guys look
day
relatively
that you
built.
Look forward to doing.
Does that guy do cupping? Are you seeing this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that like maybe,
I've done that before.
Maybe that's shoulder therapy. So obviously, I would say
You guys got some calves.
I would say
Wow.
every one of these guys. I mean, look at that dude's legs. Every one of these guys
Yeah.
looks like they lift.
I'm not so sure about number 2.
2 and 3 could be like 3. I feel like he does, but just kind of like the beach, like upper
Just
arm
grabs
workout.
a couple of bicep
Yeah,
curls
2,
and calls it a
I'm
day.
I'm not sure exactly.
And working out and gaming.
Number
What
5
got
has
Oh, he
some
does.
legs.
And what got you into
I guess they're all-
heavy?
I started actually weightlifting when I was in high school.
Same.
I had the reputation of being the guy that was bigger. Just kind of kept that going. It's become like a part of my personality.
I've always been
how it
involved
goes.
with sports, wrestling, football. I started powerlifting as of very recently though. Yeah, I was also in 8th grade. It was during the summer, and I was at a pool party with one of my friends. We were just like jumping up, down the pool, like just having a great time. And
very
then
tall.
one of the girls that I had a crush on was like, "Hey Edward, carry me, throw me into the pool." I was like,
You
"All
couldn't
right."
do it.
I got this girl, just go into the pool, about to go, and she's like, "Oh my God, Edward, stop, stop." I'm just like, "Oh, what happened?" And she's like, "You're shaking so much. Like, I don't feel comfortable in your arms right now." I'm just like, oh man. After that, I just went home.
Dude, it's so it is so funny though that one experience stuck with him for his entire life.
Yeah, like,
you know what I
I'm
mean.
not
like
gonna be too
the
weak to pick up a
weirdest-
cute
like,
girl.
that's what I mean. Like
Physically.
that single insecurity led him down the path of lifting for the rest of his life because a girl was afraid he couldn't hold her. We're us dudes, man. We're. I mean, I'm sure females are the same way, but we all have those experiences when we were like in that very developmental phase of like the teen years where you just had that one thing happen that changed the course of your life and what mattered to you because of how insecure you were about something. I had several experiences like that too from being the fat kid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I had like a particular thing happen, but like I always felt funny wearing a bathing suit and whatnot, but
yeah,
that's just
everyone's got
typical.
Yeah, I guess it is typical. The thing for me is like there's obviously an accumulation of experiences that kind of shape who you become as an adult, but stories like this, I can think of like 1 or 2 specific stories, like from camp when I was in 7th grade, where like a kid made fun of my big fat pepperoni titties, right? Like I'll never forget that moment. Like I can see it vividly, and I have a very bad memory. You know me, I don't remember much.
Yeah, you do.
And those are probably the experiences that like are the reason I got into powerlifting and have been in fitness and have a 4-year degree in exercise science and all these things. So it is funny.
Man.
So Edward can lift a woman now.
When I was pretty young, I got very into video games, and
Joe. Hey.
I started playing like
Relatable.
Star Wars and Lara Croft.
Let's
What
go,
really got
Tomb
me
Raider.
into it was I was actually bullied ever since I was in elementary because I was always like a bigger, taller kid, and all my friends were like, "Oh, dude, Isaac, you're so big. Like, I bet you're so strong." And then they would actually end up physically hurting me. Like, I didn't know what to do, and so as I got older, like in middle school.
All right, so now they're gonna.
So
rank
just from that
themselves.
conversation, they have to rank themselves?
Yes.
Are they going to be there like talking about like, oh, I deadlift this much, or I...
I don't know. They're not allowed to talk
Squat
about the
this
numbers
many
because then they're
pounds?
gonna deadlift afterwards. They're just based on.
I'm just gonna rank myself as the least strongest.
I probably would too, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I will go that way too.
I don't want to be
Just for me,
So
I
they're being
think
modest.
It's between you two. I feel like you just have a lot of knowledge and you know a lot, and your motivation. I just feel like you're up there. But then you just like look at your quads, bro.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Calves are the size of my thighs. I mean,
These are genetics.
Bro, you could crush
They are.
watermelons with those quads. Man.
Look at those
Genetic,
legs.
what do you
should
know?
be in the front, and then
You know a thing about some genetic
Guy's got-
legs?
He's got a caboose, yeah.
Oh, he does.
Number 2 does,
to
yeah.
actually
It's a shelf back there.
I don't think I can do that.
I think it's between you two to be.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If we're talking like raw strength, like muscle mass, like genetically, I feel like I'm just not built to lift. Like I literally had to eat 800 grams of carbs a day to get to where I am now.
But
and
that's
that
the
took a
thing.
long
You
time.
focus on that.
800?
Focus on that.
Some people that just don't have
Holy
that growth,
crap.
yeah, some people that just don't have the growth gene, like ectomorphs, they really have to just eat endless amounts of food to put on muscle. It's so weird because I have the opposite problem. Like, it's such a genetic link. Some dudes that are super skinny can lift and lift and lift, and unless they're like force feeding themselves into a calorie surplus, they won't gain. But if
Yeah.
they do, they can. And then there's dudes like me who, if I stare at a bag of carrots, I put on weight. So I have to be so good. But I can put,
Yeah.
muscle on with very little effort, as you've seen.
Yep.
And like,
His kid lifts for 3 weeks and he's like, oh, good, yeah, I think I'm
got
getting
it
a
back.
little pump
Well,
on again.
a lot of
I'm
it's
getting a
muscle
little
memory.
muscle again.
But I went through a phase where I stopped lifting, was just doing cardio, and I got like pretty thin. And then I just got back to lifting. It was like,
Who wants that?
yeah, I don't know, not me.
Keep the progress. So get up there, buddy.
I feel like I should have been right here. It's not for me.
You see, but there's a problem that I have with it. That I mean, looks aren't everything, but you look strong.
Yeah, he
And
does.
It's like it can be deceiving. That's
100%. So he's at 4 right now, which is crazy. I'm gonna say this.
No, he needs to move up.
No, this
he
is what I
needs
want
to be like number 2.
I can't believe they're putting him past number 2. So this is the thing. When it comes to deadlift, they're using the deadlift, which is a very specific lift as a show of strength, which makes sense. It's one of the largest compound movements we're using legs. But physics come into play. The taller you are, the harder it is. The longer you have to move the weight, the more leverage there is on your lower back. So short people, just by design, typically are more effective at deadlifting
So the
large
guy in the white
amounts of
t-shirt
weight.
needs to step it back a
Not
little
necessarily.
bit.
I know some tall people that can lift a ton of weight too, but I think that Angel is going to be the sneaky play. I think he's going to be number 1. If
Which
not,
one's Angel? I'm sorry, the name's, I'm
yeah,
terrible.
the short dude with the calves.
Can I just wear name
Calves.
tags
Calf
for me?
guy.
Okay.
Cav guy, we'll go glasses. I think Angel and the dude that's putting himself at 3 right now are going to be the top 1 and 2, indisputably.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think
Yeah.
5 is maybe
Yep.
5 or 4. I think Berkeley's going to be 4 or 5, and I think white t-shirt's going to be in the middle. He
Berkeley might be sneaky.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
never
We'll
know.
see.
So I feel like if we have like a clear definition on what we are defining strength as.
We're also gonna
Right now,
test
it's just
ourselves
deadlift.
with deadlift.
Deadlift. So I think we should go
could
based off of
rank
that.
ourselves with that.
All right, so who do we think is going to deadlift the most?
How do you feel being
There you go.
I feel like we should switch.
You too?
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
The raw power and the raw strength that you have without the technique, if we just compare that, I feel like either of you two are stronger than me.
Without the
I'm
technique, what do you
very
want to break
unsure
your...
of that.
I don't
Back?
agree, to be honest, but
For him to be in the middle, I don't agree.
I don't agree. You didn't sell me on that one.
I think Isaac should stay number 1 though.
I think number 3 is being real
I
modest.
disagree.
agree with that.
I do too. I think he's going
I
to.
think he's been lifting since high school.
Got it. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a mail carrier.
Mail carrier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good too. I don't know. You guys walk
These
a lot.
ratings are whack right now.
I feel
3
like
and 4,
mail carriers
3 and 4 need to
there's
be in
a
1
lot
and
of
2.
lifting involved.
Yeah.
No doubt for me.
But military, army or army, Marines.
I could be dead wrong. I don't know.
Space.
Got it. Well, you so jacked as hell, man.
Yo, you gotta find aliens, yo.
They're being so modest.
That's every time they do this. Did
No,
you see the?
no, not always. Like
Oh.
the dating one, the guy's like thinks he's number 1 and he ends up in the last
You
spot.
remember the IQ one with that girl?
Oh yeah.
Me, I don't know, PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that.
Why are you the way that you are?
That video is one of our most viewed, I think, because
Really?
oh yeah, people love to see smug bitches get absolutely served, and that was
Wow.
great. Listen, who doesn't like to see a smug asshole get served?
I'm thinking because I've been doing CrossFit since last year.
Move.
Maybe I do have a good technique for what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And I
Move
feel like
up.
you already have a very strong base. Maybe switch YouTube.
But what do you do? Do you do gym?
I would agree with that.
I do powerlifting.
Oh, powerlifting.
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
what
so-
I
Um,
think
But you said you
he might-
started recently, right?
All right, so I think that
Yeah.
tall
Can I
guy
see
and
your
angels
squat?
and switch.
Sure.
They're asking to do squat
I want
technique.
to say switch.
Yeah,
I
me too.
want to say
I'm
switch.
sorry. It's just because you're curved.
No, you're good.
If dude, if dude in number 5, black shirt and chain, comes out and just blows everyone away, I will shit in my pants.
Oh, you got a crack in there.
But I do
Like
think
that.
that the top 3 are gonna be the top 3 right now. I think they're correct in that. I think Angel still deserves to be 1 or 2.
I think that the white t-shirt guy needs to move down a smidge.
You think so? I don't know.
I think he needs to go to number
I think
4.
he might be sneaky strong. Each person will now prove their strength
God.
based on how much they can deadlift. Which again, like for me,
Like,
the deadlift
one rep?
was one of my better moves. But like some people are better at bench press, some people are better at squat. I
Obviously.
think a bench press is not a good indication. Deadlift is a pretty good lift if you're trying to talk about overall strength. 'cause
Yeah, or
it's literally-
squats.
Yeah, deadlift, squats. It's literally how much weight you can pull off the ground. And when you're powerlifting, like technique doesn't matter as long as you get it up and lock your shoulders.
Really?
You can round your back. Yeah, it can look awful on the
about
way
that
up,
stuff.
and that's probably why I still have back problems to this day.
I think my max is gonna be around like 280, 290.
Okay.
Oh my lord, yeah, there's no chance. That's like a warm-up set for my boy Angel, no question. What did they say was on the bar?
305.
Oh, 305. Oh, come on,
just
dude.
picked that up like it was no
Blasted
problem.
it.
Timeout. So it's just 1 rep?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's powerlifting. It's 1 rep
I
max.
just want to add like a 10. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my max right there.
305 is absolutely nothing if you're a powerlifter, though. I used to rep that like.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What?
315.
I'm nervous for these guys. I feel like someone's gonna get hurt.
With the way he did 305, this is gonna be easy. Oh, not easy, but he's got the overhand grip, dude. He's not typically you
101.
alternate, yeah. The double overhand's a little bit weird, but 315 is not bad. That's 3 plates.
So now he's gonna try and beat it. I think he's gonna murder
This is
it.
gonna be candy. I can't believe he's not having he doesn't have an alternating grip.
I know.
Oh no, I'm worried. I'm worried. I thought my man was gonna absolutely smoke that. Oh no. All right, now I'm super worried.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that I could do this. This is the first time.
Oh.
I'm so mad. I was duped. Those quads really.
I'm nervous for him. Also, well,
If he can't do 335, oh, he's
There he
alternating
goes.
now. All right, never mind. Never mind. It's between
oh, I can't
it's
wait.
between black shirt and glasses and the tall the tall dude in
Really?
the white shirt. Yeah. I thought he was gonna be pulling 405 easy.
Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, but like the way.
He was hurting on 335.
Yeah. There you go, 345.
Look at his quads. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's like, he said he does CrossFit, and I mean, I guess they're more like high rep, high volume, more than
Thank you so
mega
much,
giga
guys.
strength typically.
My turn?
This guy's like, I don't care what rank I come in. I
This
just
guy, so
crushed my...
this guy's gonna beat Angel, and I'm gonna look like a fool. I just totally blew it. The short dude who had the absolute massive quads couldn't even hit 405. I'm devastated. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lot
He
of weight.
said they're genetic.
Still a lot of weight.
Yeah.
This guy's starting at 4 1/4, bro. He's starting.
He said he does powerlifting, but
God damn, look at
what?
that. Oh, lock it out. Lock it out. Lock it out. There you go. Okay.
What?
Yeah. All right. I'm wrecked.
I don't know if it's weird to say, but you have a thick back.
Oh, god damn, boy. Tell me how you really feel.
Hi.
He's like, yeah, I'm one and
This guy's
done.
got raw power.
I think this guy's gonna. Yeah, this guy's about to smoke it.
Who?
You're gonna need a
Black
slap.
shirt. Yeah.
Need a slap.
What's he pulling? 5 right now?
So he's the one that said he's been working out since like middle school or high school.
It's gonna be between him and white shirt.
Clearly looks very strong.
475. That's heavy.
What's the most you ever? Oh my God.
I deadlifted 600 pounds when I was 17.
Don't die. 6?
600, yeah.
I'm like nervous for these people that are gonna get injured.
Yeah, so I had a New Hampshire state record for teenagers at the time when I was powerlifting.
I didn't expect him to just be so much stronger.
Let's go 5 plates.
Holy
That's a
smoke.
lot of weight.
Let's go 5 plays, no problem. All right, yeah, this dude, he should have, I guess he knew he should have been a number
All
1.
of us.
He put himself there, right?
Yeah, he did. He's smart.
Go, you gotta make it.
My whole height argument just got destroyed.
Yeah.
It's really, I guess, more so experience,
Is he putting music on?
experience and technique. Yeah, I love it. Let's see the smelling salts, dude.
Disrespect this weight real quick.
All right.
5 1/4 right
If
out of the
that's
gate.
you, it's your turn up there.
Mudvayne,
go.
Dig. That's the song I'm listening
That's
to.
exactly what I was gonna ask you.
Yep, I
is
know
what
it is.
song, what song
Dig
would you
by
play?
Mudvayne. I'm gonna play just a clip of it right now. It's actually been, the small clip of it has been in my Leon Lush main channel intro since 2016.
Also, I was listening to your Spotify
Yeah.
in the car with Jackson the other day. We were listening to Moana, and you tried to play it from your computer, so Mudvayne Dig came on in my car
I love it.
with Jackson. He's like, "What is this?"
There you go. Ready? We can't play a lot because it'll get copyrighted,
I know.
but
I've heard the song.
yeah, you know the song, and then you get to the crazy part. Yeah, and then they scream. That song is the reason I was able to get any PRs when I was in high school. Just used to listen to that. People slapped me in the face. We did all types of weird stuff back then. My man's going 5 1/4 right now. He's about to crush.
I'm nervous.
He's easily. So who's the only dude we haven't seen?
No, just him. He's the last one.
I guess you're right.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yep.
Nice, you got it.
Let's go, man.
I want to know what he's listening to.
Dialed in.
Enya. Celine Dion.
Let's get it. Come on.
Oh, he doesn't have the grip.
The overhand. He's doing sumo. So sumo's a different style where it's much wider and you kind of grab in between your. Yeah. So it's allowed. I mean, you have a shorter distance to travel, but it's a whole different.
So you're allowed to do that because it's a totally different move.
I mean, it's the same thing. You're just picking the weight up off the ground, but yeah, it is different in the sense that your stance is a lot wider, but it's completely acceptable to do it how you want. It's so much different because it puts so much more stress on your inner thighs. Yeah, it's really difficult. I could never do it. I was always. Most people, you kind of like are legs under your shoulders, and you have the alternating grip just outside your knees a little bit, and then you're pulling it up. But the sumo is some of the strongest people I've ever seen did the sumo technique. Sorry, I wanted to see what Brandon said. I didn't hear him. So he crushed that. Like he could do more than that, definitely.
Damn.
His knees lug. That's it's just
Confident
good
that he was
technique.
gonna get up there with it. So I was happy to see him keep pushing, and it gives me something to strive for because I haven't really seen somebody lift weight like that.
Damn.
525.
This was a fun experience. 525. I'm surprised.
Wait, did they nail?
they nailed
did
it?
they nail the ratings? Hold on.
They went through that so fast.
no.
Oh no, just them two flip.
The group ranking and then the actual ranking. So my boy actually was 4th. I got completely played by the short, big quad dude. And then these two, yeah, all right. I mean, we all kind of knew he was going to be 5th, I guess.
He put himself there.
Tall and, yeah, you know, tall and skinny, tough, handsome dude. Don't get me wrong, but
This was a fun experience. 525. I'm surprised it moved up a lot faster than I thought because I didn't work
a lot of
out
adrenaline.
this whole week.
I'm surprised by how
that's
he
probably
jumped up.
why, dude.
No,
Some
no,
rest days.
that's what I like about being fit and working out, that you see other people and sometimes you judge them just because how big they are.
Sure.
Like I'm big, but I cannot do like weight as they do. But it's just a misconception that you think big muscles are better, but it's not about that.
Well,
it's about your passion and how much time do you invest on it.
Sure.
All right, fine.
He's right.
He's right.
Wait, is he getting?
But big muscles are nice.
Are they teaching him how to deadlift right now? Hold on.
Mimic me. Yeah, pretty good. And then grab it from here.
Oh, they're
he's
teaching that guy.
He's teaching the camera operator. I see.
The thing is that the bar needs to be like touching your legs
Yes.
when you go
Oh yeah. I used to get bloody knees all the time. The bar would skin my shins.
all the way straight. On the same.
How much does the bar weigh?
45 pounds, an Olympic bar. I mean, I don't know. That was fun for me because of my history of lifting weights. I was a little surprised by the results there, but it makes sense. Listen, there is a correlation, obviously, between strength and muscle, but there's also a way to train specifically for muscle hypertrophy, like higher volumes to look huge. And there's a way to train for maximum strength output via
Like power output,
powerlifting, 1 rep max type of thing. Now, you get to a point where, like, obviously the strongest men in the world are going to be absolutely massive and thick. Like, there's just no way. But there is a lot of gray area where you can actually be very strong and not maybe look super strong just because you train correctly and have the right techniques. That being said, in the comments, I want to know how much your 1 rep power max is for the deadlift.
I want to know what mine is.
How much do you think you could pull?
I have no idea.
Off the ground.
I need a barbell. I have no idea.
You can pull 400 easy. I'm just kidding. But so I haven't deadlifted in years because I've had on and off, lower back mold now. I think if I trained for a couple weeks, I could get back up into the 400s probably.
Me too.
Like maybe give me 6 weeks, I could get into the 4s. Yeah, but
Oh my God.
but I'll never be in the 5s ever again.
That's just like thinking about that much weight just really blows my mind.
Oh yeah, I used to pop capillaries in my eyes. Like I'd get done with the lift and my eyes would have all like bloodshot from like blowing capillaries because you're just like I'm stuck. Like
That's what happened to me after I delivered Jackson.
Oh yeah, oh that's right.
Remember my whole face?
So yeah, basically 1 repping a power lift is like delivering a baby. Yeah, it's the same
Just
thing.
end the video
It's
there.
the same thing. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.